On Vancouver Island here, we live in a beautiful natural environment full of biodiversity. But what we have here is at risk with climate change and the amount of waste that we are producing on a daily basis. We import most of our goods and we export most of our waste. It's a broken system.
We're literally living on a different planet than we did 50 years ago. As the atmosphere warms, our weather patterns change, also creating extreme weather events that are costing humanity more and more. Our current economic models are unsustainable. We're threatening the biodiversity-based system on which our economy actually depends. We're undermining ourselves.
In our current economic model, we consume, we waste, and those products are then hauled away. So not only was our current model unsustainable, but now today, there is increasingly nowhere to put this waste. On Vancouver Island, one of the strongest examples of this is the threat to our oceans.
I think what people are starting to notice around the world is that there's all this stuff washing up made of plastics that's not being recycled. It ends up in the oceans, on shorelines, too cheap for companies to be able to produce plastic and to throw it out and then to design new products out of brand new plastic materials again.
Well, regrettably, chasing commodity-based profits has really pushed the recycling industry to enable a wasteful society, with consumers they conveniently justifying single-use consumables because they're told they're recyclable, whereas the world's kind of coming to learn that a lot of it is being dumped and unfortunately not beneficially recycled.
Humanity is the cause of the climate disruption. There's no question about that, and we need to take responsibility for it. A new economic model is critical. There is no other option other than a circular economy.
In a circular economy, all products are designed to be reused in the system. It's an economy where things are repaired, where products are meant to stay in life, and where we view every type of waste as a resource. So the circular economy by design has no waste, and it's one of the best solutions to address climate change and actually create a sustainable future. One local company on Vancouver Island that is using circular methods is Anion, who takes recycled textiles and builds durable clothing products.
Everywhere you look in this textile industry, there are problems, from our dyes to our transportation. The nice thing with that is there's going to be a lot of very easily implementable solutions that can have a huge impact. So one easy thing that Anion does differently is all of our wools are salvaged, meaning this is your wool blanket that was thrown out, this is your wool suit, whatever. Anion builds its goods to last. Ideally, you're going to have some of our goods for 20, 30 years. So the first step in our circularized economy is making goods last. We're hopefully going to be starting a sort of textile deposit system. So that will be sort of the whole link back into how we can actually fully circularize this.
Project Zero is a 5-year project to catalyze the circular economy on Vancouver Island. Our vision is to have a region where we share more than we own, where new ideas come to life and inspire other regions, where products are made and repaired locally, and where economic equality is the new norm. And of course, where one's waste is another's resource. So in some ways, the circular economy is taking inspiration from the ways that we used to use products, and in other ways, it's really looking at great innovations in technology for new products and innovations. Businesses on Vancouver Island play a huge role in what products they choose to put on their shelves and how they decide to deal with the waste that they generate. For consumers, I think it comes down to that decision you make before you purchase something. We've become accustomed to, I need something or I want it, I'm going to buy it. But there are other ways. We can have something repaired, we can have something reupholstered, we can borrow it from a tool library or a book library. There are many other alternatives besides purchasing something for a short-term need. And if you are going to purchase something, think about its durability, its lifespan, can it be recycled at the end of its life, and am I supporting something that is circular and contributing to a better world? And all of these micro purchasing decisions that we make every day will shape our future economy.